What is going on, everybody? So I decided I was gonna do a little like mini series type deal. I figured, you know what people might like to see is all the changes and everything we've got going on. We'll start here. This is just a painter's plastic. You know, if you're just starting out and you're looking for minimal investment, painter's plastic, it's awesome. You know, it's only gonna last a season. Maybe two if you're using it for a short amount of time, but it's not UV treated. So if you're established and you're farming like this and you're trying to get a little season extension going on, I do not recommend that you use painter's plastic. Go spend some money on some real stuff that's UV treated. There's stuff that'll last, you know, 5, 6, I think it's up to like 10 years without being degraded by the sun. And there's some additives too that you can like spray on and stuff, I believe, that will actually help that. This stuff's not meant for this type of job, but it's going to help us, and it's working. The thing is, it's not going to last long, but like I said, I'm trying to invest minimally first, right? So that way we can make this profitable, that sort of thing. So here we've had this, this is like a wine rack slash like cider rack for stores for Christmas. It's really cool. You put the wine up here and it makes like a little Christmas tree. Well, they're throwing it out and I'm going, what could I use that for? I thought, you know, that'd be an awesome little thing if we had some English ivy. And I've always wanted some English ivy, so that way I wanted it to crawl the house and kind of help with our heating and cooling bill. So the goal of the English ivy was to do that. Well, it's got to have something to crawl on first. And you can see, I mean, I try and pull at least twice a year all these leaves out so they're not smothering the plant. But you can see that English ivy's thriving, and eventually it'll crawl up this, and if you weave it in and out, you might even be able to get a really cool design out of that. And really, I mean, I paid for the English ivy. I didn't have to. I could have looked for something different, but hey, it was like $6. I got a pot out of it. I planted out here. I'm gonna have a great English ivy little fixture, I guess, for practically free. Got a 1/2 inch poly pipe here. This is what's irrigating the kohlrabi. Like I said, we don't have the irrigation going up. In these, I try to do in between, depending on the plant size and things like that. Try to do anywhere between 4 and 6 drip lines, and our drip lines, it's got holes every, I believe, 6 inches. We haven't been able to properly use them yet. I mean, we're still experimenting with that stuff, so we're hand watering still, but it's set up. We're ready to go. It'll work for next year, the year after, so on and so forth. But we're gonna run that through the house right here, along with the 1-inch line. The 1-inch line will come up. That's the one I showed you before. And that 1/2 inch line is gonna come out here, and it's already set up to the drip lines throughout. And I'll pull this plastic off so I can show you guys. Here, where this little bike is where I like to put our microgreen sprouts, because we're like I said, we're only doing one. We're trying to hone in on our skills, so we're focusing on sunflowers. And it's really cool when you do a cut of microgreens, you still have a plant in there that can grow. So if you're doing microgreens like personally, you can actually cut and then regrow them and cut again. I'd say 3 times max.